Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 5 of Courtright Line. Hello everybody and welcome back to my Farming Simulator 25 series here on the Canadian map of Courtright Line. It's mid-morning on August the 2nd, and as promised after last episode's prepping and planting our own field, we've agreed to go and help Walter over in field 58. Mrs. Gilgamoth is still collecting hay bales in our own field, so we're going to need a couple of workers to help us out. Hopefully they will meet us at the field and then we can get started. It's a relatively large field, so I'll put it into a cinematic and we'll speak to you once it's all done. that's Walter's field done and his lone harvester on its way back to him. That may seem a bit like a long cinematic to you, but that was about 2.5 hours of actual harvesting. So, you're stuck with it. Right, let's give Walter a call and let him know that our field is done.
Hey Gil, you all done?
Hey Walter, yes, all done here and the equipment is heading back to you now.
That's great. I'll transfer payment shortly.
Thank you, much appreciated.
Look, I hope you don't mind, but I passed your name on to another local farmer. He's got Jen running the combine, and he could do with a hand.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. I think Mrs. Gill's done with what she was doing, so I can ride the combine and she can drive the grain cart.
That's excellent news. I'm sure he'll be in touch soon. Take care, and I'm sure we'll speak later.
Thanks, Walter. Catch you later. I wonder who this is. It must be whoever Walter gave my number to. Hello?
Hello. Is that Gil?
It is.
Oh, thank God. My name is David, and Walter gave me your number. I'm in a bit of a bind in that my usual helper has not shown up, and I need some help urgently.
Sure. What do you need?
I have Jen harvesting the field, but it's in a combine with a smaller header, and it will take her forever. Any chance you can help out?
Yeah, of course. Me and the missus can be there with a combine and a grain cart if that's of any use.
Oh, you are a lifesaver. We're in the field, marked 24 on the county map. If you could come at your earliest convenience, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fine. We just finished helping Walter, so I need to top the combine up with some fuel on the way past. But we'll be there as soon as we can.
Okay, see you soon.
Looks like we've got another neighbour in distress. Somebody else for us to help out. Well, no rest for the wicked. Here we go again. Well, that's another job out the way. We can get this offloaded into David's truck and then we can all be on our way home. Well, that's everything offloaded. Time to head back to the farm. Hello, David.
Hey Gil, thanks for that. You're a lifesaver.
No worries. That's what good neighbours are for.
I don't suppose I could ask you to do me another favor, could I?
Okay, sure. What do you need?
I need field 52 harvesting and delivering just over the road to the farmer's market.
Okay, sure. Yeah, me and Mrs. Gill can do that. It's on our way home, and it's not that far to haul, so we don't need a truck. We can just use the tractor.
That's great, man. I much appreciate it.
It's not a problem. I'll give you a quick ring when we're done.
Speak to you soon.
Actually, thinking about it, we might as well head straight back to the farm. We need to swap out the auger for a grain cart, and we also need to top up the harvester with some fuel. It also allows me to give Mrs. Gill the good news that there's some more work to be done before we can finish for the day.
Hello, Gil. Are you all done?
Yeah, David, we're all done now. Just heading home for dinner.
Walter said you were reliable. Do you mind if I pass your number around for those that might need help in future?
No, mate, that's fine. I know we have a lot of work to do on our own farm in October, but September is a relatively light month for us, so if you know anybody that needs a hand, get them to give us a call.
Excellent. I'll make sure the locals know what a good neighbor you are. You take care now, and I'll speak to you later.
Thanks, David. You take care now. Well, it's time to head back to the farm. I think we've done our good deeds for the day, and whilst Mrs. Gilgamoth makes dinner, I think I'll give all of the machinery that we've used a quick wash. Well, that was a bit of a cinematic heavy episode, but with about 8.5 hours worth of harvesting crammed into a 30-minute episode, there wasn't really a lot I could do about it. The 3 large contracts today have netted us around $300,000, which is enough to buy us a new field. There are a couple of fields adjacent to our existing land that we can look at. Field 61, which is behind the farmer's market, currently has nothing in it, so we could put some grass in there if we wanted to do some silage for animals. We also have the option of Field 64, which is just over the road from our farmyard, and this has sunflowers in it. The downside of that is that this would give us even more work to do in October with yet another field to harvest. Of course, we could just save our money and buy a bigger field if we do some more contracts in September. October is going to be a busy month for us, and we don't really want to take on any more if we can help it. Anyway, Mrs. Gill has just called me for dinner, so I will say thank you very much for watching, and please click the like and subscribe button, as this helps the YouTube algorithm to get my content out there. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for September the 1st.